After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to Phylum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile,
Excuse me, sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry, there's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
shortly after, somewhere in Phylum Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What? What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
You think we're naive or something? Idiot. Soon after, at Suibian Temple. After bringing that fake concierge back, Senior Yinhu and Manato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check.
Hey, Wise, there you are.
What's the situation inside?
Well, it feels like we witnessed a whole new side of Master Pan.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite all right. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back from Silum Bay.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolda. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
And we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry. Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
No wonder it was so heavy.
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the rope snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porcelumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's start with the bad news. That's likely the real problem we'll have to handle.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
All right, let's do that. Tomorrow, Junior Bell and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Wise, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Wise, you go ahead and call Ishu and Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
What the hell are they trying to blow up? What the hell's going on? Is there some huge monster or something? Huh. Okay. I think she's busy with something, right? You dial Yushuan Shifu's number and tell her everything that had happened over the past few days.
I see. In any case, Wise, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porcelumex has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over this situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquei Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
That's great. If you're with us, Shifu, we can rest easy.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just These past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Wise, you're done with the call already? I was just thinking of saying a few words to Shifu myself.
Have the rooms been arranged?
We're still trying to figure that out. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room, and the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But I just talked it over with Miss Ukinami and Belle. We can share a room.
In that case, Belle, how about you three stay in my room? It's a bit more spacious since I keep the HDD there.
Yay! Thanks, Wise.
After that, everyone worked together to move the furniture and set up the bedding, folding beds, and everything else.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Wait! Ghost stories?
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience.
Oh boy. Here we go.
You'll never forget.
Ghost stories. Glad I dodged that bullet.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
Oh wow. That's actually a cute knife thingy. What the hell? I like it. Ah. Very nice.
Huh? This is...
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Oh wait, that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called Magic Sailor Boo, right? Belle used to wait for it
Sailor Moon reference.
little.
right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumix's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
I guess this is where, well, whatever happened to her father happened.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him. Huh? My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics.
Bruh, that made me tear up, man.
Oh, right! Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Feels like you're brushing us off.
Same.
I thought the same as Wise and Mr. Komano.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano. I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
That was sweet. That was so sweet, man. I like that part. After chatting for a while, Manato and you return to your room. Day's fatigue hits you all at once, and you drift off without realizing it. Bell's always been thoughtful, so you're sure the three of them know to rest early. And then, at dawn...
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Wise, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Signorine Hu and I will support you from afar.
Wise, how's the prep going? Ready to head out to Hollow now? Let's go! Let's go to the Hollows! Right now! Yeah, baby! Soon after you arrive near the elevator area from yesterday.
Alright, let's move. We can use that elevator now.
No, to activate the elevator, please use the card prompt clearance and enter the password after the prompt. The access code right now here. Masterpad mentioned the code should be 110011. Let's try it out now. There you go.
Whoa, there's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Yeah. Oh.
Those are obscuras.
Clair obscur.
Alert. Sample component analysis in progress. Analysis complete. The target's composition is a 99.97% match with the Obscura shard you possess, Master.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place.
Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coding. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coded.
So this place really is the factory where they produce the Obscura.
There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings.
Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place.
Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the inside of the factory.
Notice, please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. Use the character password. Incorrect password, please try again. What the hell? Different passwords for different sections? What the hell, bro? Huh? Wrong password? Did that guy we caught yesterday hold out on us? Hold up, everyone. Senior Yingho already asked. According to the guy we caught, the store's password is regularly updated based on the elevator's code. And the specific rules are in a log next door. Next to the door? Could they have gotten scattered? There are quite a few papers on the ground around here. Maybe. Let's look around, Wise.
Why have they got so many passcode doors here?
Okay, 5th, 10, materials lab, identification to the elevator password. Looks like this note is the log we need. From the text above, the materials lab hasn't been abandoned. The Obscuras produced here are still getting shipped over. They need 10 Obscura sample containers at once. It seems like they're running a large-scale experiment. That sounds super sus, but never mind that for now. There really is a clue about the password in the log. If it's the same as the elevator passcode. But the pages at the back of the log are missing. The password was probably changed later. Let's keep looking. Alright. Add 1, the 3rd and 4th digits. Okay. Look, the password's been changed just as we thought. Previous password was 110011. Great! That's a new password. Done and dusted. But don't you think this whole password changes a bit half-baked? Guess the staff here aren't too hot with numbers. Ah, yeah, just like you, Manato. Damn, bro. She keeps burning the tooth. Let's see.
Huh?
Look here. There's stuff about explosives on the log. Seems like the enemy trying to blow this place up. But if an explosion happens, it will be detected outside the hollow too. Won't that draw attention? The enemy must have thought of this too. If they're still planning to go through with it, getting rid of stuff here must be more important. At that point, whether the explosive gets noticed or not won't even matter. That makes sense. By the way, what's this important data? They mentioned it in the log. They even want it destroyed ahead of time. I'm so curious. Judging by the date, they've already dealt with it by now. No point dwelling on it. Let's focus on finding info about the password instead. Found it, right here. Current password, first and last digit, -1. Perfect! Write it down! Now that we found all the log pages, we can figure out the current password.
We've got the clues for the code. Let's try to figure it out.
Huh?
So, you know the current code now, right? Of course. The initial password is 110011. In the first change, the 3rd and 4th digit increased by 1. 3rd and 4th. Yeah, okay. In the second change, the 1st and last digit decreased by 1. So that's just, yeah. Very well, master. Here's a little hint. The current password is... Yeah, I already knew that, bro. We didn't have to thank me. I'm not thanking you, bro. I'm not thanking you, okay? You're just ruining it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. No, bro. There we go. Yay!
Watch out! Monsters!
Look at the drainage channels here. Quite a few obscuras have fallen in.
This elevator seems to be the only way into the building behind us. Wise, can you get it running? Try starting the elevator. Notice, freight elevator is offline. Please restore power supply to activate. Of course, it's not that simple. Please do not worry, Master. I've detected 3 intact ether generators on the platforms around the open workshop. They appear to be the power source for the current elevator. If the generators are nearby, let's hurry. If the generators are nearby, let's hurry up and get them running. Hold up then. There are obstacles on the platform. Those drawers with the obscuras have popped out. Those drawers are equipped, used to cure obscura coding, formerly known as thermosetting units. There should be a switch nearby to operate them for easy access to the obscura. Affirmative. I've detected the thermosetting unit control box located to your first front left, Master. So it was right there all along. Looks like the circuit busted though. I probably caused the ground around here got all messed up. Wise, how about we split up into 2 teams? Yuzuha and the others can head up the platform to work on the generator while we figure out how to operate thermosettings units and clear a path for everyone. Alright, let's do it. My voice is dying, bro. Oh boy, okay.
Come on, let's go fire up the generator.
Can't believe there are already so many ethereals here. Wasn't this lab making all those obscura not too long ago?
It's just like when a house is left empty and gets covered in cobwebs in no time.
Got the power up and running.
The platform is blocked by ejected thermosetting units. From down below, I thought we might be able to climb over him, but now that I'm here, that's gonna be tougher than I thought. Bell, Wise, it's all up to you now. Meanwhile, at the plaza below. Come on, Wise, let's figure out how to move the thermosettings unit. Look, Wise, this is the control device for the thermosetting unit. The wires run all the way from here to that device on the wall. The power light is on and the statue is normal, huh? But the control button shows that the thermosetting unit is closed. But it's clearly ejected. The control circuit must be broken somewhere. Wise, let's check along the wires and see what's wrong. Circuit goes into the wall from here. Looking at the indicator light above, the circuit that goes into the wall is fine, but the circuit going out is broken. Found the problem. What now? We can't exactly fix the wiring in the wall. But Wise, do you feel it? The miasma's pretty strong around this wall. Could it have something to do with the circulation, with the circuits? Wise, check it out with your perception technique. Yeah.
Let's try the revelation technique.
Sure, leave it to me.
Oh, we can pass through now. Great job.
All right, the power is on.
That gap looks kinda tricky to jump across. Let's get thermosetting units into eject. Bell, Wise, I'll leave that to you. Meanwhile, at the plaza below. Got it. Wise, let's get this show on the road. Yeah, my throat is killing me, bro. I can't do that low pitch, man. Doing low pitch really hurts my throat. I'll keep going. It's the same device as before. Let me see. It shows that the thermosetting unit is ejected. Probably the same issue as before. Alright, let's look along these power lines and look at the problem.
Guys, it's our turn again.
We can get through now. Let's go.
I've been wanting to ask, don't you think the Obscura look like coffins?
Do they?
And this open workshop is just like a huge mortuary.
But without the thermosetter unit, and that'd be...
The elevator is ready.
Currently on floor 1. Go on. Go now. Go to 3rd floor. The fissure? Whoa, Wise! Look over there! There's a pretty stable fissure. Fairy, where does that fissure lead? Calculating. Please wait. Calculations complete. This spatial fissure is one directional, leading to an abandoned residential area at the outskirts of the Iverspace city. Hypothesis. It appears to be the evacuation point after preparing the demolition. I see. They put the explosive nearby. That makes things easier to operate, huh? Too bad the road here's collapsed. Don't worry. We should be able to find another way around later. Let's go find Yuzuha and the others first.
Wise, let's go find Yuzuha and the others.
Switch it up!
There's a monster!
Don't worry! We're here.
Wise, you two stay back. We've got this.
Right. What were you two?
We can keep going.
Let's go check out that building.
Yeah. There are a lot of scuff marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building. But it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
Seems like we're getting closer to the truth.
I agree. But this door... it's pretty heavy. Looks like it got jammed from an impact or something.
Here. Let me give it a try. Nope. It won't budge at all.
If it's not even budging for Monato, I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now? Maybe Kama can squeeze through the gap and check things out.
Hold on. There may be another way into the building.
Really? I'm all ears.
Look! Near the ceiling on the left, there's a ventilation duct connecting the two buildings. It should be big enough for us to fit.
What's wrong, Yuzuha?
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago. Probably came in through something like this.
A rat? Since when?
Monato, now's not really the time for that. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use the duct.
All right, let's figure out how to get into the ductwise.
Found a usable entrance. Now let's enter the duct here. Wise, I know the duct looks spacious enough, but crawling through him is gonna be exhausting. We've been running for a while now. Maybe we should take a break first? No time. We gotta get into the ducts now.
The duct is bigger than I thought. Is everyone here?
Yep, don't worry.
I think there's something on the ground.
Someone,
What was
you know.
that?
You alright, Yuzuha? You're quiet.
Huh? Me? It's nothing.
I think the miasma is getting thicker here.
There's a light ahead. A room on the left.
Look, that's an Exaltist mark.
Ooh.
Doesn't this place belong to Parsalumex?
What the hell?
Need to find a way to get.
There's a downward vent ahead.
Why everyone moaning, bro? Why do I hear moaning, bro? God damn. I don't want to hear no dude moan, bro. Please stop. Oh my god, I'm removing my headset for a second. This massive room must be the Exalt's playroom. Look, there is an ambush of objects scattered on the floor. Let's split up and look around. Alright. You split up.
Look at all this stuff.
Whoa. Oh my god. This is really thick miasma. What the hell? Skimming through the documents, I can see destroy immediately. Stamps, messily stamped all over the covers. Huh? Are these the files that were supposed to be destroyed ahead of time? According to the logs, they should have been dealt with ages ago. Why are they still piled up here? Never mind, let's hurry up and see what these documents say. These files over here look to be on engineering assets. Ah, Wise, check this out. Approved. Converting equipment factory, workshop number 2 into prayer room for Exaltus researchers. Exaltus researchers? I've noticed before Sarah, Dr. Lore, and Movirak all have really solid knowledge about hollows. And we've also discussed, since the Exaltus want to research sacrifices, they need lots of funding and a stable venue. We figured they must have someone baking them. But I never thought it would be Persalumix. Why is Persalumix baking them? According to the data here, due to the bottleneck in Persalume purity, Persalumix has been researching purification techniques to obtain suitable catalysts. They even secretly conducted human experiments. Ah, they're just as evil as the Exaltus. Agreed. Since they crossed that line ages ago, they turned their attention to the Exaltus, and they've been in cahoots for 7 or 8 years now. Yep. Okay, figured as much. As long as the Exaltists provide Persiliumix with the tech they need, Persiliumix gives them all sorts of perks, even the freedom to do their own research. Ah! Do you think of something? Wise, if they've kept this partnership going for so long, with so much fun, then every year, whoever involved from Persiliumix, this side is definitely not ordinary employee. Is it Damien? Is Damien? Or his two bosses? Or all of them? Judging from Damien's attitude towards the Exaltus, it doesn't seem like he knows about their connection with Persiliumix. Besides, Damien isn't powerful enough to do such a thing and keep it all hidden. These files are super discreet, no specific names from Persiliumix mentioned anywhere. We've pretty much gone through everything here. Let's go check on how the others are doing. Oh man. Bell, Wise, I overheard your conversation. I found a laptop that seemed to belong to the Exaltists. Is there something inside? I didn't understand much on the experiments and technical stuff, but it's got quite a bit on the Exaltus history, mostly connected to the Exaltus remnants in the Janus Quarter and Moverak. After browsing through the files on the computer, it seems the author was once Landon's follower. According to him, when many followers were left lost and uncertain after Landon's death, Mevorak appeared before them as an Exaltist official and settled them in Wi-Fi Peninsula. After the partnership with the Persiliumix stabilized, Mevorak ascended to the position of overseer just as everyone hoped. They publicly declared that the creator would not mold unwilling subjects and reject Persiliumix's proposal to continue human experiments. The overseer shut down the human experiment? Yeah, it really doesn't seem like their style, but these records remind me of something I heard a few days ago. Some captured Exaltus members seemed pretty ticked off at Dr. Lore. They said Dr. Lore defied the creators well by tricking innocent people with alleviating water, and that's why he was punished. Come to think of it, Dr. Lore did mention something about how he's done even more than what was asked for. Seems like things are pretty complicated within the Exaltus. I'll keep looking through the materials here. Bell, Wise, go check with Yuzuha and Alice on their progress.
Let's go check on the others.
Damn, what the hell? Wise, you're here! Did you find anything? I am sorry, I just saw something horrific and I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Look here, it says this subject, E707, blood type AB, height 125 centimeters. Experiments showed that the high affinity immunoglobulus in ES07's blood can effectively promote the aggregation of Persilium components. Not only is Persiliumix conducting human experiments, their test subject is just a child. How could they? Yes, it's true. This plan to research children, corruption, antibodies was called Project New Leaf, based on the test subject numbers. In the experimental reports, there were probably around a dozen. At the start, all the test subject number appear in reports, but then after skimming through the report, it seems these kids were living in a lab inside the hollow, surviving on advanced air purification system and regular injections of anti-corruption medicine. An environment like that is inherently harmful to humans, but the lab still kept conducting corruption-related experiments on them. After long, the number of children became fewer and fewer. This E707. Yes, it appears this child survived until the end. but the lab reports can be trusted. They not only have a natural high aptitude for ether, but they also develop unique antibodies. However, according to this report, Project New Leaf was terminated after E707's ES07's was lost. I suppose this child also... Alice, stop looking. Okay, alright. Oh yes, did you find any clues on your end? Talk about your previous discovery. I see. From the time and it seems Persilumix got into contact with the Exaltus not long after the Project New Leaf went bankrupt. I'll check those materials you mentioned later and see if I can find any clues that relate to Persilumix's upper management.
Let's look elsewhere.
Yuzua, you find anything? Whoa, you scared me. What are you doing? Sneaking up on me like that. You scared me. I feel like you just said Alice's line. Really? I was just so confused on looking over these. Anything worth nothing? Not yet. What I mean is, there's a lot to process here. I need some time to digest it all. Anyway, you should check in with the others first. I just did, though.
Lumix and the Exaltus. They've been colluding this whole time.
Things are looking even more complicated than we thought. Huh? Miasma!
Alice!
Oh my god. New enemy.
This is a tough one. Watch out, guys.
Guys, look out for yourselves.
Warning. Unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching Slavia.
Unidentified? Who could that be? Hello? Barry? Barry, answer me!
Uh-oh.
What's going... The monster is recovering?
Holy!
It absorbed energy from the miasma to revive itself.
Wow! Wow! Chill! Holy!
If it just keeps
Too strong.
miasma, we'll get worn down sooner or later.
No! It's recovering again!
Listen up, everyone. I have a way out.
The most symmetrical sword
Do you remember that fissure? The one I spotted by the connecting corridor at the factory. The fissure is located right outside this building.
Oh my god, my phone.
Now's our chance! To the main gate! The fissure! Over there!
Oh my god, what a mess! Wow! Oh boy.
Ferox!
Oh my god. Holy.